Cleveland.
Stuff and such?
I can't remember to stand straight. Okay, so we are on September 25th, 2016, Call of Cthulhu, Rise of the Sleeper, Session 2. When last we left our intrepid investigators, they had bravely gone to sleep after a terrible night in the village of New Dunwich. You tried to stay awake to watch the villagers return.
I did.
You didn't. You fell back asleep. You fell asleep, remember? You fell asleep. Yeah, return. You saw them go. You guys went out into the swamp, and she spotted the villagers, insisting on going to look and see what they're up to. There was some kind of ritual going on or something. This horrific creature, this giant beast, came up out of the water next to a little statue of said thing, kind of similar.
Sorry about that.
Collin's character obviously went insane, tried to rush the creature for reasons unknown, although he was very excited and aroused at the time and was stripping his clothes off, so you guys made an educated guess on what might have happened. You managed to tackle him, drag him back to Harlow House with help of Virgil Thomas, who's right here. Did the ladies get their minis out?
Yep.
Oh. I handed it over. Here we go. Here's the winner. So here's ladies' minis. Back to the house. What happened to Ashton? Ashton stayed up to plan photographs. You were tied up and held down till you fell asleep.
Yep.
You tried to watch for the villagers' return, but ended up falling asleep. Your head on the windowsill
Something like that.
because the chairs are pushed up against the windows. And last you saw Virgil Thomas, he was walking around in the room, gun in hand,
freaked out.
just kind of walking back and forth. Yeah.
Because he failed.
Well, one of the reasons he's walking is to stay awake.
Well,
Everybody can make me a con times 5.
let me get my shit.
If you make it, you can choose when your character wakes up, like right after dawn. Well, do a half of your con. Actually, let's do a con times 3 instead of a con times 5. You guys are exhausted, terrified. It's been a terrible night.
Yep.
Nope.
Nope. You two are asleep. You wake up first,
Damn it.
and you'll be waking up. You're tied up. You kind of open your eyes and you wake up, and it's like early morning. It's probably 7 or 8 o'clock. You can see sunlight. Virgil Thomas is still just walking. He's walking back and forth the length of the room, gun in hand. Let's give him a check and see if he notices that you've woken up or not. Let's find him first. Here he is. Virgil Thomas. There's his cult new service, the only gun he was allowed to bring. Very upset about that, actually.
I didn't think this shit was going to be
You
a
played
swamp.
realistic, so I do appreciate that.
Oh.
He ain't mad at you, he's just mad.
He's like,
All
damn it.
the guns.
Let's give him
Yeah,
a spot
next time,
hidden.
probably.
Spot hidden, you're not really moving much, so.
There's nothing to these people.
Yeah, he stops when he sees you, and he kind of gets down on one knee and near your head, and gun is still in hand, and he says, "You all right there, mister?"
Yeah, I think so. I don't really remember what happened.
All right then. Well, you wait right there till them ladies wake up. They need to rest. He looks exhausted. Virgil's obviously been up all night long. The other two sleep in. So,
You're like, oh.
one of you roll me a d6.
I'm tired of like
Tell me what you got. Yeah, you're sore. Till 9 o'clock. So it's 2 hours after you wake up. Virgil Thomas is still just walking. He's walking the room. You can hear the creak of floorboards. You can turn your head and you can see him if you want. But it's 2 hours before the two of you one of the two of you may wake up. Each of you roll a die, the same type of a die, like a 10-sided die. Whoever rolls higher wakes up first. So Ashton, you wake up around 9 o'clock. You saw what I just described. Virgil's still pacing. He notices you wake up. Miss Suzanna's still like asleep on her headboard like this. The window right there. What do you want to do? Did you want to do anything in the 2 hours? Or are you just going to lay there? Okay. So what do you want to do? It looks like Nigel's awake now too.
Look, Marion, I'm so off.
I'll check on Nigel.
Well, he's tied up.
He's awake.
Mhm. He's just kind of laying there, just kind of on his belly.
Kind of like a dead fish.
Yeah. Are you
Arms
doing
tied behind his
okay?
back.
Yeah, fine. Like, told Virgil I don't really remember much.
That's what he said, yeah.
Well, I guess he's not struggling anymore.
No, he's not. He's just laying there.
It's been hours. He's fine.
Let's see what the date
Yeah,
is.
but we don't know that.
The 10th of October. Actually, the moon was almost full last night, by the way, just FYI.
All on time.
Okay. You're in tide. You are sore as shit. You slept on a hardwood floor,
On my stomach.
on your
my
stomach,
arms,
with your arms
my-
tied behind your back. It's like, just moving your arms hurts. It's going to take a while before you limber up. Okay. Anything else? What else do you want to do? Miss Suzanna
Well,
is sleeping, but it looks like
We came
she's
here
like
to take,
sleeping lightly.
I came here to take pictures of the house.
Okay.
But with the villagers doing creepy shit, I want to know what they want to do first.
Okay, that's fine. Suzanna's
Because
still sleeping.
this is technically like his property and
True.
his trip, so
She's still sleeping.
yeah.
Virgil's still pacing. Miss Suzanne, you wake up.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Once Virgil notices that, he starts to mess around with like canned food over there by the cook stove and get it lit. What do you want to do?
Look around groggily.
What?
Just look around. I just kind of woke up.
The others are still up. The others are up, not just walking around.
I'm just watching. I don't do anything.
Okay.
What? That's what I'd do if I woke up. I'd just watch people as they do shit because I'm sleepy.
Virgil fixes some breakfast. It's like canned meat and cheese and it's warmed up. Ooh. It actually comes together very nicely.
He does now.
Hey, yo.
What do you crap cook? I guess he doesn't. He's not much of a cook. It's edible. It's not great, but it's edible.
I was gonna say so it's shit now.
No. Well, he has 5% chance, but Virgil's not a big cook. He basically throws food together for people to eat.
Food comes out burned, but there was no fire. To cook it on.
No, I rolled 16%, which is still pretty good. It is what it
Still
is.
better than what they asked.
Canned meat, canned preserves. All right, you guys are all in the room. You eat breakfast.
Yep.
By about 9:30, you can make your morning toilet. You can go outside and do your business, whatever. Nothing appears to be changed in the town. It's already starting to get. It's been hot all night long. It remains humid. Everybody can make an idea check. Miss Suzanna made it. Miss Fairfield made it. One thing you noticed, we'll get Virgil a check too, just to satisfy my curiosity. One thing the two of you ladies noticed last night is you were kind of worried about mosquitoes because when you stayed at the hotel in Everglades, there was a lot of them. There was nothing.
Well, and I noticed there
No
wasn't
mosquitoes.
any buzzing before.
Yesterday you noticed that. So
I did.
there is this is okay. This is the first you noticed of it, Miss Suzanna. That you don't have any mosquito bites except for ones you've already gotten, or ones that you got on the way here. And you slept pretty well with open windows without any bugs bothering you.
I think it's weird, but I'm thankful. Fucking mosquitoes suck.
So you've eaten. What do you want to do?
Why are they me?
I mean, anybody.
Okay, I was like,
The action is on the players. Once Virgil cooks, he cleans up that area as best he can, and then he kind of goes over and he sits in the corner where he was sleeping the night before. Gun in hand, he just looks exhausted.
I'm gonna suggest either checking out more of the house, just checking out the house again, or checking out the garden shed and the well that I saw out.
Okay.
It's not very good to do that.
Okay. What do you guys? So you're just leaving to go check out the garden shed and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. What do the ladies want to do?
Did he say he's going to?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
he
I'll-
said-
I'll go with him.
Okay, so you're going with them. What about Miss Suzanna?
Dear, did you get any sleep last night?
No, ma'am. Now they've walked out as you had this conversation. Okay. No, ma'am. I stayed up all night. I didn't see her.
Well, since we're awake now, would you like to take a nap?
All right. Don't you get in any trouble. Daddy'll have my hide, I'll tell you.
Yes.
He lays right down there in the corner, just leaves the pistol right next to him, and he's asleep almost instantly.
Nice.
You want to do anything? They left. You can hear them tromping down the stairs because they would have gone
What
out.
did they say they want to do again?
They were going to look on the grounds.
Oh.
Remember, you saw a well and a garden shed. Collin, Nigel mentioned something about going to look at those. She said, "I'll go with you." They basically walked out of the door here, and you hear them right after this conversation. Virgil, you hear troop, 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 troop,
Okay,
heading
yeah.
down the stairs. Okay. You head up this way, and you see on the wall, you see some words starting to fade into existence right there.
Me, I'm just like, fuck, why?
Wait, is it just her or is it all of us?
You guys are already down the steps
Oh,
when this
okay.
happens.
So wait, where on the wall? Upstairs or downstairs?
Right, right. You know how the steps come up? So
Yeah.
you're on the second floor, and the steps kind of come up from below you,
Yeah.
and there's like a curved piece of wall right behind it. So it's like right there. You can hear them crossing the foyer downstairs. Clump, 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 clump,
I mean,
clump.
I'm just gonna wait for it to form words, I guess.
Mhm.
Because what else can
It
I
says, beware, the sleeper awakens, is what the words form.
Oh, the title of the game. Well.
That's not the title. The title's Wise of the Sleeper. What's even not waking up? Anyway, that's what it says. You stop long enough to see that. These words just kind of form in the dirt there. It's some kind of red liquid they're made out of, it appears to be. Maybe it's blood, you don't know.
I'm just like, what? Do I get rolls for this?
For what kind of rolls? What kind of roll do you want?
I don't know. You see that shit happen. That doesn't just happen.
Right, it is kind of weird. Let's see if there's any kind of sanity check for this.
Compared to what you
I
saw
don't-
last night.
Yeah, really, but you know.
Here it is. Yeah, give me a sanity check. We'll go that route. You can lose up to a point of sanity.
Woo!
Did you make it?
No.
Okay, lose a point of sanity. It's disturbing. You actually watch this appear out of nothing. It lasts for maybe 15 seconds before the words slowly fade away again. You need a pencil. Dog on it. I forgot.
I was like,
As soon as you started looking around, I was like,
Even if it was already there, I would have been freaked out because we were sleeping in that house.
oh, she could have gotten a picture of it. That's gone now. That's a shame.
wait, it's gone.
Yeah, it fades away. It lasts maybe 10 or 15 seconds, and then it just fades just the way that it appeared. You know what I mean? It slowly appeared as you were walking towards that wall.
Would it be rational to say thank you to the air?
Yeah, you can say thank you.
Sure.
Your character lost a point of sanity. You don't have to be rational right now. You can be
Cool.
like, that's great.
At least that much sanity. That sounds
It's
like
been a rough
Joker
day.
shit.
The house is trying to save us.
Okay, so
I'm like,
what are you gonna do after you see this? You said thank
After
you.
pushing him down the stairs, though.
You can hear the front doors opening. It sounds like they're heading. Did you guys? Which way did you guys want
Yeah,
to
we
do?
were trying to scare
The
us.
stairs are the easiest way down.
Sounds like I'm trying to kill
Shh,
someone.
don't have that conversation unless you're gonna have that conversation with
Oh.
somebody. The stairs are the easiest way down. You know, this goes behind the house. There's
But
a
we
back
can't-
door,
But
back
that's like
over
covered
here.
vines, isn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty badly covered in vines. So you might, so the
Yeah,
front
let's
door
go
might
out
be
front
the
and
easiest
around.
way just to go
Yeah.
around. So you hear the front door open, or both front doors open.
I just
probably.
hurry downstairs.
Okay, you guys hear tap 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 tap. Are you in your boots now?
Yes. I don't
You hear
think
thump
I
thump 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 as well, you were wearing heels at the beginning.
Yeah, but I removed it when I went.
You hear thump thump thump, and you look behind you, fearful that it's going to be just invisible footsteps again, like last time. And you see Miss Suzanna walking down the stairs. Kind of how? I mean, briskly. Are you just coming down normally?
She's
Are you
doing her thing.
bebopping? Are you trying to get away from the words? How you describe? How do you want to? How does your character want to move?
Well, after seeing that, I'm probably going to be like spacing out because I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Okay. So kind of dazed. You got
Yeah,
a dazed look
yeah,
on your
a little bit.
face?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just like staring straight ahead as she just comes down the stairs, fast or slow.
Brisk.
Okay, a little briskly.
You're right.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Nothing too unusual.
Have we seen during the morning. Yeah, we have seen her in the morning before, so.
Have you? When?
When we're staying at Brown Lines.
Yeah, but you always saw her after she got kind of fixed up in the morning with her makeup and she did her hair and everything. She always looked nice by the mornings.
Yeah.
You've never actually seen her like just up.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like,
You don't know if she needs a morning cup of coffee or tea. Does she? Does your character need coffee in the morning? That's up to you. You don't even have to mention it.
I
But
really drink hella tea. But
oh, and there's
no.
coffee this morning as well too. I'm gonna assume you guys brought a little coffee pot and coffee grounds so that you can make tea with your
Let's just
water.
assume I had a cup.
You could have with your
breakfast.
breakfast. Okay. So there you go. You're in the port. I'll shut up.
Okay.
Nigel heads out.
Okay.
Everybody follows.
Yep.
You walk around the house. Where are you going? Where do you want to go?
Uh,
You know where these things are.
Try the garden house first.
Okay.
It's closest.
I don't like too far.
It's not. It's not. I mean, it's maybe 30, 40 yards tops. Probably not even that far.
Probably has a clear path too. So.
There's a relatively clear path, overgrown.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, there was once a clear path, and it's probably been a long time since anything came here. Don't forget, though, you as a player know that where these steps go, you still haven't been up them. Just FYI, the spiderweb stairs. This small, once ornate, open-air structure has gone the way of all of the buildings in New Dunwich. Boards, wet and rotting, assorted slimes and fungi exuding from their surfaces.
Fun guy.
Fungi, damn it. Ever since I had him pronounce it wrong, I screwed
Fun
it up.
guy. He's a fun guy.
Clearly the building was once used to store gardening implements and the like. So there's a little door. It's probably in, I guess it's in that wall there. Just single door. It's like a pull door. It just has hinges. There's no latch or anything on it. Yeah. There's no real latch on it or lock or anything. Just guys pull closed. And the hinges look like they're on the other side too. They're probably open into the. Okay. You open it up. Sanity check.
Down. There's a dead person in there.
Yeah. Do you look in? Do you
Yeah,
peek
of
in
course
there?
I'll look
You're right
in.
behind him. You're like, "Ugh." So everybody gets to make me a sanity check.
Cool.
You made it. Okay. You don't lose any
Aw,
sanity.
I'm fine.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Everybody's fine. Okay. It's like, oh, it's a dead guy. Big deal.
Oh, it's a dead
That's
guy.
what we saw.
I was
It
just
is
guessing.
let's see, pinned to the wall by an assortment of gardening implements is a well-rotted corpse. Like literally like thunk, like legs are pinned, like there's other implements like in its chest. It's pretty awful. Also, it's buck naked. This person, it's totally naked. This will be a female. This male is naked.
Dick rat.
Yeah.
Probably not even that big.
And so it's just like pinned to the wall like that. And then there's other gardening implements in here too. There's like some old shovels. Everything looks like it's old and probably partially
I
rotted.
bet it smells like hell in
There's
here.
the smell is stronger, although you've noticed that there is a really bad smell in the whole village. You know what I mean? Even worse than the regular Everglades.
It's a swamp anyway.
Yeah. So it's pretty close stench. But that's what you can see from the entrance. The shed is probably roughly like 10 by 10, so probably about the size of this area of the house, maybe a little bit bigger. And it's against the far wall, just pinned up against there with some. There's some tools like a screwdriver. There's there's a machete, old rusty nasty ass machete. There's those things, the hedge clippers, you know, the long ones.
Yeah.
One of those is in there. Gardening shears. That's what I'm trying to say, right? Gardening shears. There's a pitchfork that's stuck into the leg. I mean, it's just like it's not gonna be enough light. You don't think? You want to get your good camera for this and a
Really,
flash.
you could just walk
You
back
definitely
to the
want a
house.
flash.
It's not like the last time.
You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
So it's not like you ain't got time to come
I
back
know.
later and take a
Yeah.
photograph. You can still raise it up and take the picture you want, but even as you're raising it up, you're like,
Yeah.
it's not gonna come out. All right, what do you guys want to do? You're all standing clustered around the doorway. The smell is really bad, but it's like, oh, if you cover your mouth and your nose, you should be okay. And it's like I said, pretty dark. What do you want to do? What do you guys want to do?
figure out who killed this guy, and I'm thinking it's the owner of the house last.
The guy who, you think it's who? Brian, what's his last name?
Since people were like apparently after
Brian
him in
Young.
his journal.
Brian Young.
Brandon
Young. So you think Brandon Young killed this guy maybe? Okay, fair enough.
I
Right now
wanna-
you're just standing in the doorway still.
I want to get a closer look at this.
Yeah, okay, you can walk in. There's enough ambient light you can see.
I'm just surprised by it. So I'm like,
The smell's pretty bad. You're like, oh. But it's not as bad as you would expect, especially if
maggots.
there
Oh yeah.
aren't any.
No? Oh, that's good. Because I think gross is
It's
weird.
odd, actually. You would expect it. You'd expect this, yeah. There's also like the corpse has there's like a mark in the center of the chest, which all these little like lines come out of. Like you've never seen anything quite like that
Is there a hole?
before. Huh?
Is there a hole?
There is a hole. There's a tiny hole right in the center of the chest. You don't see any garden implements stuck in it or anything like that.
She doesn't think anything of it.
Okay.
But she's
you don't
just
have
like,
to.
that's weird. Hey,
I mean,
you
how long
guys-
does it look like it's been there? Is it like recent, or is this something that's been up there for a long
God
time?
knows. I mean, it's not like falling apart, rotten,
You
and the
guys-
smell isn't nearly as bad as you would have thought. So this could have happened. Do you have any kind of forensics or any kind of
I have-
medicine?
I have a little bit of medicine.
I'll give you a medicine check. To try to date when this guy
No.
died. You just have no idea. It's just beyond you.
I was gonna say, I need a check for those two since they found stuff.
For those two, since the times.
Put two and two together.
Do what?
Put two and two together.
Well, no, I'm gonna leave the players do that.
That's the idea.
I'm gonna let the players do that. Just checking on the things outside of the game.
Because I can't.
Anyway, there you go.
Alright,
He's
super
been dead for a
weird.
while. It's not like this guy was killed yesterday. You do know that. I'll give you that. But it's just impossible for you to get like, was this a month ago? Was this a week ago? Was it a year ago? Was it 5 years ago? You think he'd be a lot more gone if it was that old.
Oh yeah, this is.
3 years ago,
So this definitely wouldn't be Brandon Young.
it doesn't. I'll give you that for free. It doesn't really seem like. Yeah, you would think that in this humidity and heat, that the body would fall. In 3 years, you think a body would be a little more than.
Falling apart.
Yeah, there'd be like a pile of meat on the ground, probably. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. So you don't think it's that long ago, but it's this doesn't make any sense. You just can't tell.
Okay,
He's dead, and it doesn't move or anything, so it's not like. You know what I mean? It's nothing like that.
Does it look more? Does it actually look human, or does it look like those things
Yeah.
that we saw? Okay, so it actually does look.
It has really long fingernails,
Oh,
which
okay.
is something you do remember from last night.
See, if you would have said that earlier, I would have been like, instead of looking
It's
dead
dark in
body.
there. He's the only one who's actually walked over to
Oh,
it.
I
You
guess.
two haven't
I'm gonna
moved
go
yet.
over.
You're still in the doorway.
I'm gonna go over.
Okay, you go over.
Because I'm like,
And that's when you notice the fingernails too, because it's pretty dark in there.
And now I'm like,
I was like, I
yeah,
don't
he
know.
definitely killed this guy.
But I didn't say it, so still mad.
There's all kinds of tools in this place. Anything you could think of that you would use for gardening, like trowels, little sharp. Actually, that's stuck in one of the legs. It's a
Yeah.
little trowel. You know, a lot of just gardening and garden caring implements.
Are there any that are like scattered, or are they all in the body?
No, there's also some that are hung on the walls as an axe.
I'm touching the corpse, the nails. What?
They're really solid. They're surprisingly. They're being maybe brittle. Those are like this long. They're surprisingly firm. It's a little.
Is it very, very sharp at the end?
They are pretty sharp. It's not like it's gonna cut you if you do that.
Yeah.
But you would not. If this guy like did like
Oh,
that
yeah.
to you, it could hurt you. You think?
I'm just kind of like, I look at him, his face.
The
See
man's
his
face?
face? Yeah.
He's got face. It's just
Just some
you don't
fat,
recognize
long
him.
nails.
Hair
and a
is
hole.
standing on the top.
Shit on his chest.
Yeah, a hole, and then like these radiating lines out from the hole.
Is it just like a regular normal looking hole, or is it like some kind of symbol, or is it just?
It's a little circular hole.
What color are the lines?
Greenish.
Green.
Does it look like a bullet hole, or is it just?
No, it's more rugged than a bullet hole.
I'm gonna touch the lines.
Like something that's just
I give you guys idea checks at half.
Yeah, right. Actually, yes.
Well, women once again come through. That thing you saw last night was covered in spines.
Yeah, I can already guess that part.
Potentially there's a connection. Nigel's oblivious to that.
Yeah.
Was this man shot? He was stabbed by some kind of strange round sword. A rapier could do something like that, maybe.
I don't imagine he remember the creature we saw though because he went into that frenzy.
Oh yeah, that's right. He said he was like, I don't remember much what happened last night. I'm just scared.
So even
Bad
if he
things
did
are bad.
explain it, he's kind of like,
You haven't so far.
yeah.
Explain it. This is just something that you've noticed. Possibly connection, possibly. And like I said, there's just all kinds of tools and gardening implements in this place. Otherwise, it doesn't look like there's anything of any interest. Just at first glance. You guys can search it if you want. Take 10, however long you want to search it.
Yeah, search it.
How long do you want to take?
15 minutes.
15 minutes? Yeah, okay. You kind of search everything, you move some stuff. Other than the corpse that's pinned to the wall, nothing of real interest. Although a lot of these tools could still probably be used as weapons. Axes, obviously they brought machetes to cut the undergrowth. The shears, even, you could use the shears as a stabbing weapon. Trowels could be used as like a shitty knife. There you go.
I'm gonna take one of the axes.
Alright.
May help remove some of those vines.
You don't think so? I'll give you that too for free. If you want to chop a tree down or cut some firewood, they'd be good, but you don't think it'd be good for the vines. Your machete's in much better shape than any of the tools in here.
Yeah, I'll take it anyway.
Okay, so you grab a wood axe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels good and heavy in your hand. What do you guys want to do? Yeah, I'm assuming the ladies helped him kind of look through the place too, and you don't find anything really of interest. The smell's kind of getting to you, but it's not overpowering, so it's just kind of
I leave the shed right on them.
okay. You guys are done, you head out of the shed.
Yeah.
By about 10 a.m. What do you want to do?
Go to the well.
Yeah, let's go. Well, wait, there's a garden next to the garden house, right? Is it like something we can see from where we're at?
Yeah.
Is
It's
that-
overgrown garden. Looks like it were flowers. Well, no, it looks like it was for vegetables, and now it's just completely overgrown.
That's nothing of interest.
No. It's a vegetable garden. Looks like it was good sized. I mean, the size of it is about half the size of the house. So obviously they supplemented their living, but nobody has tended this garden in years, obviously. Overgrown with weeds. You're seeing wild vegetables growing there, like onions and carrots and potatoes and that kind of shit. They're probably ruined because if you don't pull them at the right time, then they feed off themselves. So you don't think there's any good fresh food in there.
Alright, yeah.
Not unusual or scary or anything like that. Not like, oh, what's happening?
There's not like a scarecrow in the middle of the field that's actually a dead body.
No.
Fuck.
No, there's a pole. Like maybe there was a scarecrow here at one point.
They're probably rotted away or something.
Like nothing on it, just like a stick.
I don't think scarecrows actually work.
Yeah, we can go
They
along.
could just be
You have
sitting
to
on
put
it.
fresh clothes on them like regularly.
I
Because
guess.
part of what scares the birds off is the human smell. So if you put on clothes on a scarecrow at the beginning of the season and just leave them the whole season,
Yeah, they'll be like, ow.
they don't care by the end. They're
There's
just
the
like,
scent
what
of
are
it.
those bitches?
Yeah,
Alright, where do you want to go? Yeah.
Yeah, back to the house and
where do you
to
get
the
back?
path.
Now we're going to the well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll play it safe.
because I don't know all this.
The well.
Yeah.
I'm like,
This large pit isn't lined. Is lined with cracked and crumbling stone. Oh wait, as you're walking away from the garden house, you hear like a rustling sound coming from within. Like a cloud, like something fell. Just FYI.
should we go back and check that?
What'd you say the door looked like? Did it have a latch at one time, or was it like something that had
No,
like a handle? Or
it's more like just a handle, and then on the outside there was like a bolt, a wooden bolt that's mostly rotten, so that so whoever was done there could just close it up when they were done. Probably. It's not a sturdy bolt. You guess a good pull on the door would probably just rip it right off.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's more like just a little tiny board that you would tip sideways just to hold the door closed. So you asked if we should go back and look.
I'm turning around looking at it, expecting something to happen.
Okay. You're looking at the garden shed. Nothing happens? I'm assuming you pulled the door closed but didn't really
Yeah.
like latch it. It scrapes on the ground, so you don't really have to latch it. Nothing's happening.
I'm just, if they're moving still, I'm just backing away.
No, it was just a little bit of like something fell or something moved in there,
Yeah,
and that was all. Well, fine.
It spooked me.
You look up, you back up slowly.
And I just,
What about two of you?
We're just
Anything?
on.
Oh.
yeah, I just turn around.
No.
You turn around and it just
Okay.
takes you a moment to catch up with them before you get to the well.
Yeah.
The large pit is lined with cracked and crumbling stone blocks. From its Stygian depths, there rises a dreadfully foul stench that is sickeningly sweet and overwhelming in strength. This is as you walk up kind of close to it. Everybody can make me a con times 5, please.
Oh. Nope.
You are overcome. Your stomach turns up, and here comes breakfast is coming. Breakfast is coming. You two made it. What do you want to do? Breakfast is coming back up.
Hello, I'm breakfast.
Yeah, I'm turning around.
Okay, you're gonna try to get away.
Yeah.
Okay. You run over and you get sick by a tree nearby.
Yep.
Okay, she's getting sick. What do you two want to do?
I will go and
Okay, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna go closer to the well. And
Okay.
peek over
There
the edge.
is some writing on the top. You don't recognize the language though.
I would.
I don't recognize the line.
I'd be like, oh, that's gross.
It is.
hold your hair.
It's like Roman numerals.
I do that myself.
Let's see. I didn't actually think to do this.
Ooh.
Hold on. But it's a different language. You speak any other language?
Nope.
I have a little Latin.
You have a Latin language. And you don't recognize what the words are. There we go. Let's see if I can actually.
Read
just-
languages.
I should have given.
I just
should
know
have
the
figured this
Queen's
out.
English.
Read
Hold
languages.
on, here we go. Let's see.
This is
Channel.
I'm down the road.
Channel.
The best.
Anyway, sorry. So, Collin, you don't recognize it.
It looks somewhat like Roman numerals.
They're Roman letters. You know, I mean, it's not. It's yeah, it's Roman letters.
Am I
So.
done vomiting yet?
You'll be vomiting for the next 3 hours.
That suck. Oh my god. It hurts
like
after
that.
the first like
God,
30
bullshit.
seconds.
It's like that numb from gravity. The ring.
I haven't watched any actually. But I bet
It reads,
disgusting.
Ingreder ergo in bonum animarum.
You tried.
Hey, I bet that was pretty fucking close. That's what it reads, and you have no idea the fuck
You
that
made it
means.
sound German.
No, it's definitely not German.
I know.
Everyone like this. Ich verstehe Specials Simonas!
Why is the ball screaming?
Because German always sounds like it's screaming. Sorry, Germany, it's true. You have a cool language, but you know.